What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. A couple days ago, I covered the new Squid Game event that is coming to both Black Ops 6 and Warzone. And in that video, I talked about the community's reception of this new event. And as you probably know, the reception has been very poor. Because people don't care about a brand new collaboration. They don't care about a brand new event. What they want to see is the game taking the necessary steps forward that it has to take to get better. But unfortunately, this is Call of Duty in 2024 and soon to be 2025. They don't care about the problems the game has. The goal is to make more and more money. So of course, these cries for change were left unanswered, as Call of Duty's next plan of action wasn't to acknowledge the fact that the game is in a broken state. No, it was instead to announce the fact that with Squid Game, they are going to release a premium event pass alongside of it. This from Charlie Intel. It appears Activision will be adding an additional microtransaction in Call of Duty with Event Pass. The in-game message of the day states Squid Game event will have an Event Pass with a premium track for more content. Like monetization avenues weren't enough for Call of Duty, they had to find a new way. I'm sure whoever thought of this got a big raise. Meanwhile, the developers are still left with their hands tied behind their back trying to fix the problems this game has because Activision won't properly fund them. But hey, don't worry, who cares if the game is broken as long as we find more ways to separate these morons from their money. And this is why I don't support the post-launch content that Call of Duty has to offer. There's no point to it, because at no point is it ever going to be enough. Because let's look at what's available right now for monetization in Black Ops 6 and Warzone. You have the Season 1 Battle Pass. Simple enough. Seems to be pretty consistent across most games at this point in time. And then, of course, you've got the Black Cell Battle Pass, because we have to extract more money with a premium Battle Pass. Well, some games are doing this, but at least, hey, you know what? It's not that intrusive. Well, in addition to all this, there's also the bundles that you can buy, which are plentiful and are really stupid, like unicorns farting, or bong-sniffing lizards, whatever you want, whatever tickles your fancy. But heaven forbid you say a swear word in game chat. No, your lizard can be smoking a J, but yeah, you can't say I'm smoking a joint because you'll get banned for 24 hours because this game is literally made for children, but somehow also not. It makes no sense. Last time I checked, it's rated M for mature, not E10+. But I digress. Now, on top of all these monetization avenues, they are now adding a premium track for the event pass. So no longer are you going to be able to earn everything within an event by just playing it. No. Now you've got to pay them for the opportunity to earn rewards for the event. That's where we're at right now in Call of Duty. Pay us money to earn things instead of play the game and earn things. It's a really great model they have, and they've done a great job being able to separate millions of dollars, billions of dollars from morons around the world. But at some point, enough's going to be enough. And I think we are teetering on that point right now, where people don't want to play this mess of a franchise anymore. They're seeing right through the greed now. They understand that the problems that they think will be fixed eventually will never get fixed. So players are left with a very tough decision. Do I play the game in spite of all of its issues, or do I just move on to something else? Well, it seems players are moving on to other things, other games. We've seen the numbers on Steam. And now it seems that even NBA is supplanting Call of Duty on the PlayStation. Yeah, one basketball game is supplanting Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Call of Duty Warzone, MW3, and MW2. That's downright embarrassing. To make your numbers look better, you had to combine all of the Call of Duty titles into one and make it Call of Duty so that the numbers look better. And now, because you're failing so massively, this all looks even worse. Even by these metrics, you can't keep up to Fortnite and you can't keep up to NBA 2K25. That's sad. It's as simple as that. That is sad. But this is what happens when greed takes over. And it's not surprising that these numbers came in at the same time that this event pass was announced. Call of Duty understands that they are losing the potential of making money off their community because they're losing their player base. So now they're kind of throwing shit out there and just seeing what's going to stick. See if it's going to work out. Well, guess what? This event pass is going to go over like a wet fart. Because just like the Squid Games announcement, people don't want to hear it. They don't want new ways to monetize the game. They want new ways to improve the game. They want the game to just function as intended. They don't want it to be a safe haven for cheaters. They don't want their experience to be rigged and destroyed by SBMM or EOMM or whatever you call it. But instead what we deal with is this greedy nonsense that gets peddled to us every single day here in Call of Duty. It's nonsense. And it has to stop. And it seems like, finally, this community is sending a message by not playing the game. And that's why you're not seeing Call of Duty on screen right now. That's why you're seeing X-Defiant. I'd far rather support this game, even though it's dying in 6 months, than play Call of Duty at this point. I'm not feeding into their metrics. I'm not feeding into the data. I don't care. Now, I want to finish this video off by talking to the bootlickers out there. Those that replied to the Charlie Intel tweet saying things like, they do this in a lot of games with battle passes and events. Why is everybody hating? I don't know. Maybe it's because the other games that do this aren't fundamentally broken. Maybe it's because in other games they do this, they don't also charge $70 for the multiplayer. I don't know. In other games that do this, they have a functioning anti-cheat. I don't know, because in other games that do this, they don't monetize drugs to kids and then ban you for saying the F word in chat. That's the difference. Somebody else saying, and I bet they'll get hate for doing this, Fortnite has done the same thing, yet nothing is said. Fortnite is a free-to-play game that needs to find ways to monetize themselves. Call of Duty is not a free-to-play game. It's that simple. And in addition to it, Fortnite has a functioning anti-cheat. Their SBMM system isn't as rigged as what Call of Duty has. This isn't hard. I get that these people are most likely just being contrarian to troll or whatever. But it doesn't work because it feeds people who are bootlickers for Activision, and it gives them a talking point, something to plant their flag for, and it's completely incorrect because any ounce of critical thinking completely wipes this thought off the face of the planet. There's no need to ever defend Activision in trying to monetize their games further when they can't even implement a simple anti-cheat that works. And I keep hammering that point, but it's the most obvious one. It's been talked about for years, and yet they never do anything to fix it. It's a massive issue that just remains unresolved. Because, hey, we have to release a new Call of Duty game every year. We have to make sure that we integrate the newest Call of Duty game with Warzone. Because why? I don't know. Data points, reasons, money. No one really knows why. It doesn't benefit the franchise, and the current state of the game doesn't benefit the franchise for the future. So what do we have? We have a community that's just fed up and a bootlicking community that just wants to continue to consume everything Activision gives them because, I don't know. I don't see the benefit. I mean, you can like this game, sure, whatever, fine. But to think that it's worthy of your money is just some cognitive dissonance that I'll never really understand. Wow, the servers suck. I should pay them more money so maybe they'll get better. Oh man, this SBMM system really benefits me for one game every 17. I should pay the money to try to increase this algorithm so I get better games, or whatever it is. I don't know. But it's not like the cosmetics in this game look good in the first place. I mean, nothing will ever beat the peak bacon skin from Black Ops 2 anyways, so why are they even trying? I don't understand. But yeah, I'm just legitimately at the point now where I look at what Call of Duty's offering and I ask, where does the greed stop? At what point do you finally decide to do something for the community instead of for yourselves? And guess what? If you did something for the community, it would be mutually beneficial for you. Because if the game got better, if the servers were improved, people would come back to the game, play your game, and spend money on the microtransactions that you're presenting. And guess what? Nobody would have an issue with this event battle pass or the premium pass or whatever you want to call it. Nobody would have an issue because they're like, okay, whatever. They have to monetize this. The game's great. The game works fine. Awesome. Do you know what I saw with almost every other game right now through the holidays? They've all had an uptick for player base, where Call of Duty has been on a downtrend because nobody wants to play this anymore. I mean, that's not true. not nobody, but they've lost a lot of players because people are fed up. Yeah. I mean, it's a hellish landscape, and this is who's at the top of it. So hopefully something changes soon. If it ever does happen, I'll be talking about it. I'll praise it. I want Call of Duty to finally get the message. I want them to finally course correct. But I think that those opportunities and that potential is sadly not going to happen. Like, that reality just will never be realized. Anyways, I think I've babbled on long enough about this. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this premium event pass down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.